Welcome to the December TechBuzz Newsletter. I'm Mrs. Talk Techie, and I'm really excited because I'm actually going to be able to meet my deadline and publish this TechBuzz Newsletter tutorial in the month of December. You know, November was quite relentless. It was difficult, but I still got it done. Nonetheless, it doesn't mean to, start working during your break. We all know that we need this break, but here I am, not practicing what I preach, but still, this is my outlet. This is what I enjoy doing. So it is a break for me. If you don't know, I do have 4 boys. I have triplet, soon to be 9-year-olds, and then I have a soon to be 6-year-old. And, we've been on lockdown, doing remote learning, having them home for over 8 months now. I love them, but it's difficult trying to balance both, parenting and teaching simultaneously. However, this, like I said, this is my outlet, but for you teachers, please take the time, relax, recuperate, re-energize, and know that this TechBuzz newsletter is here waiting for you whenever you're ready and you need some tips, tricks, some innovation, some motivation. You can find it here. You can find it on YouTube, Mrs. Talk Techie. So let's get started. The first thing I want to show you is a quick and easy text effect on Google Slides. I love creating resources on Google Slides, and my favorite thing is the ability to manipulate the text using word art. So here is a quick way that you can get this kind of text effect on Google Slides. And I'm going to show you my TikTok. If you're interested in following me on TikTok, just search for Mrs. Talk Techie if that's something you're comfortable with. And I like to call it 1 Minute PD. Actually, I heard it from Holly Clark, who's an amazing tech trailblazer. And that is what TikTok can be for you, right? It can be 1 minute PD sessions. So if you're interested, look me up on TikTok, Mrs. Talk Techie. But for now, check out this 1 minute PD session on text effect on Google Slides. Don't mind this or the pimple, but let's see if we can make this happen within 1 minute. So this is an example of the final product. So you go to Insert Word Art, type in your text, edit the font of your text. I like to use Luckiest Guy. Then you're going to select Control-C, Control-V, Control-V. Notice you have 3 of them. Bring the top layer down, and then this one is the middle layer. Make it black as well as the borderline black. Then make the weight of the borderline super heavy. So I like to use 12 points. The second text, make it red, and the borderline, I like to make it transparent. You're then going to grab that one and bring it over on top. The last one, you're going to make the fill transparent, and the borderline, you're going to want to make it white. And I would suggest maybe about 2 points, and then just bring it on top. So there you have it, super quick and easy 1 minute PD. Now, one thing I wanted to tell you, I learned from the comments in my TikTok is that you can actually, you know how I say Control-C, Control-V, Control-V? Well, instead of doing that, you can highlight the text, make sure you select the text, and Control-D will duplicate the text. I always knew about Control-D, but I would only use it to duplicate a slide. Instead of copying and pasting that slide, I would just select it and click on Control-D. And somebody was like, well, you can just easily do that with the text. So as long as you select it and you get those little blue boxes outlining it and you click Control-D, it will duplicate that entire text. And that's actually the tip down here at the bottom right corner. If you do select an object, you select a slide, you select text, Control-D will duplicate that for you. So moving on to the next thing, moving on to the right, notice there is Bitmoji, a comprehensive guide. This resource took hours of work, and I'm super proud of it. I'm not going to deny it because it was a huge labor of love. So I just want to showcase it once more and let you know that it's not just about Bitmoji. It's everything dealing with creating those virtual classrooms to app smashing, using multiple using multiple platforms to create final products. If you want to do a type of escape room or a flip book, I also included it there. It is a huge resource. So if you're interested in Bitmoji, a comprehensive guide, if you click on this link, it'll take you to that YouTube tutorial that walks you through and explains the entire resource, and you can grab a free copy for yourself in the description of the video. Just like you can grab a free copy of this resource, it's a hyperlink doc, you can grab a free copy of it in the description of this video. If you can't find it, send me a quick message, leave a little message below and say I can't find the link, and I'll copy, paste it, and reply to you. All right, guys? So let's move on. And what I have here are free Google and PowerPoint templates. I absolutely love these, and they've been around for quite some time. If you need some resources, a template that's pre-made, these are amazing, and you can add them to your drive, or you can download them as PowerPoint. So I want to show you one that's one of my favorites, and it's called 𝙎𝙐𝘽𝙎𝘾. So I'm going to take you there. If you click on the hyperlink, it'll take you to that website. So this is 𝙎𝙬𝘽𝙎𝘾. And like I said, they're free templates. There are so many different resources here. And what really differentiates this versus 𝙎𝙬𝑚ania, which is absolutely amazing also, and 𝙬𝙬𝘽𝙎𝑘𝑟nival, is that the resources here are customized also. So for example, this is a digital flip book bundle, and it shows you, let me go ahead and click on it. It's basically preset where all you have to do is punch in your information. Or if you want to customize it and tailor it, so let's say this is for primary education, but you're at a secondary level, you can totally tailor it to meet your instructional needs. So as I go through this one, notice here is the flip book. All of these are already hyperlinked. It shows you're able to see what they're about. So here you have it. So this one is letting you know what vowels go there. So if that's something you're interested, you could literally grab it, add it to your drive, and it's ready to go. Or of course, you can customize it. But what do you do after this? So all you have to do is click on Google Slides, and it will automatically ask you to make a copy, and it's going to be added to your drive. If you don't make an account, if you don't create an account, then you're going to be limited to, I think, 2. But if you make the account, sign in with your Gmail, everything's free. They're just asking you to make an account, and you have unlimited downloads, and it also starts to save analytics like the type of presentations you like and those kind of things. So this is absolutely amazing. I recommend that you take a look, and when I'm doing my presentations, it actually takes me so long deciding on which presentation to use because there are so many available. Of course, not just here on 𝙎𝙬𝘽𝙎𝑘𝑟nival, but on 𝙎𝙬𝑚ania and 𝙎𝙬𝑐𝑎𝑟nival as well. So take a look at those. They're all free, and they all work the same way. You either add it to your Google Drive or you download the PowerPoint presentation. So let's keep going here, and let's go to the far left right here to classroomscreen.com. Now, classroomscreen.com is an oldie but a goodie because it's recently had a huge update, and I want to show you a couple of the features that are available and some of the things that you can do to kind of level up the use of classroomscreen.com. So once you type in classroomscreen.com, this is what you're going to be greeted with, and you're either going to launch classroomscreen.com or log into your pro account. Now, the Pro account is a paid version of Classroom Screen. I do not use it, but I'll show you what the biggest advantage of having a Pro account would be in just a bit. So I'm just going to launch Classroom Screen. And so this is what you see. Now, what is classroomscreen.com? If you are teaching remotely or even face-to-face, because I was using this when we were doing traditional brick and mortar teaching before this pandemic hit. So I was already using this. This allows you to set up your class, to manage your time a lot more wisely so that kids are efficient, whether they're literally entering the classroom or joining your classroom, your link. This will be a page that you have set up with instructions and with resources ready for your kids to go while all your kids join. Let me walk you through the toolbar at the bottom. First of all, you have the background option. Every time you click on classroomscreen.com and it opens up, you'll have a different background here. You can customize these backgrounds by clicking right here. So these are all options that you can change the background of your screen, right? I like to call it a launch pad. It's launching you into your instruction. So you can choose from all these. You can do a solid color, or this is my favorite part, and this is part of the update. You can upload your own image. So if you already have something set up, you can actually upload it here. So I create my own backgrounds on Google Slides, just like you would make your own, let's say your Bitmoji virtual classroom. Then that's the same thing you could do here. So I'm going to upload one that I just made literally super quick on Google Slides, just so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. So there it is, and I'm going to click on it, and there you have it. I literally created this, took me no more than 10 minutes to get it done, and now I have my background. On this, I start using all these different widgets here available. I'm going to show you what a finished product might look like. Here is my finished product. What did I add? As the kids are walking in, I have Christmas music playing because one of the features is you can include a YouTube video. So I love that. I love that feature as well. You have an educational video, something you want them watching as they're getting ready for class. You can put that also as well. I put my topic here. I change this as the week goes by. So I don't teach science, so I don't even know why I put the water cycle, but that's what came to mind. But you can change this up as the week progresses. Your supplies, I added this text box here. So I want the kids to turn to page 205. Notebook on their notebook to page 67, have a pencil and maybe a red crayon. Here are my instructions. You can swap those around. I would think it's better to have instructions and then supplies. But anyways, I also have a timer. You can mess with this timer. Instead, let's have 11 minutes, or let's see, 5 minutes to get ready as everybody's walking in or joining the class. So one of the drawbacks of not having the Pro version is that I accidentally deleted the tab. And even though I can recover the tab, the stuff that I had put on there doesn't come up again. So I would literally have to be adding those again. But I'm okay with that. That's not a big deal for me. But the Pro version allows you to save these wallpapers for you, to save all of the widgets that you've added. So all you have to do is open it up and change the topics and so on and so forth. So over here, I had a daily check-in that I've added. So let me just show you and recreate it right here super quick. The first thing I want to do is I want to add my calendar. And I love adding the calendar so that the kids, if they're setting up their notes, they're available. Check out what I do here. I can make it smaller, just like this, and move it over to the right. And then I can add a time as well. So notice all of this. And of course, we don't want that. There you go. And so it's just a matter of just look how easy it is. If I want my timer, here it is as well. I can make it a little bit smaller. There we go. And then of course the text. So this is what takes you a little bit on the longer side because you do have to format the font and things like that. So of course the water cycle, why I do not know. And then the size, let's go with, select it and let's go with 64. And then you just do something like this. And I'm going to grab it and I'm going to move it over. You can change, I'm going to move it over. You can change the actual font, but just for the sake of time. So there you have it. And same thing goes with the supplies here. You can add a text box and you would type in your supplies right here that you want for class for that day. So you can do the same thing. My daily check-ins are the scales. How are you feeling on a scale of 1 through 10 or so on and so forth. So how can I add an image right there? All you have to do is go to media, which is this widget right here. And I want to upload an image. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one. So I'm going to find one that I got online. I have been creating some myself, but notice how it looks cut off. All you have to do is drag it. And there you have it. And then just move it over. So instructions, I can add some more text. What else do I have available under media? If I go here and I go to YouTube, so there's the YouTube video. I copied the URL, and now all I have to do is drag it where I want it and press play. While the kids are getting themselves ready, I'm getting my class ready, maybe taking attendance, especially during remote learning. It's so difficult for me to be taking attendance while talking to them. So this kind of just allows me to be a little more efficient. So again, what are the drawbacks of not going pro? Just like you saw earlier, if you accidentally delete it, yes, you can recover the tab, but it won't recover these the widgets that you already had saved on there. You'd have to do this over again, which to me, not a big deal. I'd rather save myself that extra cash monthly. So, but there are a lot more features under the Pro version. I would recommend you take a look at that if this is something that you're interested in using. I hope you guys liked it. Oh, and by the way, there's a lot more widgets on here that I didn't go over, but you can kind of get the idea of what they are. I do love the random name one. So here, if you under the free account, you can save up to 3 lists of names. So if you're like an elementary teacher, you probably more than likely just have 1 class. So not a problem, you can go free. But for me, I have 4 classes, so I'll be off 1, which isn't a big deal because I can have that one on my desktop and just copy and paste it here. And once you have your names on here, for example, those are the names, choose, and that's how they randomize right there. So you can have a name randomizer as well. Let's say that instead of your daily check-in, it's your problem of the day. And you're going to choose this person, Tarzan, to answer the problem of the day. So name randomizer is also another great widget that's included in the free version. There's a stopwatch, drawing, QR code. Alrighty guys, so the last thing I want to show you is making a link that you have, that you're using constantly, that you need quick access to from your phone, from a mobile device, making it into an app. Now I'm going to show you the iOS version, which is the Apple version, but I have seen the Android version, and it's very similar. You'll have those options available, and I'm more than sure that if you Google it, you can find it. I know my friend did a video. I just can't recall where it's at, so I'll try to add it on here. If not, Google how to make a link into an app or an icon on your home screen. So check it out, guys. Why do I use this? Since we're working remotely, we have our daily check-in, which is a Google form, and I hated having to look for it every time. So I grabbed the link and I made it into a pseudo app on my phone, so that all I have to do is open up my phone, click on that app, and it'll take me directly to that Google form for easy access. So let me show you how to do that. So one of the things I have to do daily is check in on a Google form because we are teaching remotely. And I wanted quick and easy access to this from my phone. So I'm gonna show you how you can take any link and make it into a pseudo app and have it live on your home screen. Now this is gonna be the Apple version or the iOS version, but I'm more than sure that it works very similar for Android, that is. So check it out. So let's assume this is the link that you want to have quick access to on your home screen. Again, I am on Linktree, so if you type in Linktree/Mrs. Talk Techie, you'll find all of my resources that I have available, and of course they're all free. But if you go to the bottom, there is that share button. Once you click on that, you scroll, you want to find Add to Home Screen. And once you get that option, click on the right corner, Add, and there you have it. It's on your home screen.
You're going to go to the bottom where the 3 little dots are, the 3 lines, and you're going to find where it says add page 2. And once you click add page 2, go ahead and select home screen. You can decide to change it to something else and then just click add. It'll ask you what size type you want, just click add. You can have it something really simple. And then as soon as you go back to your home screen, that's what it's going to look like. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So now whenever you're ready, you just select that from your home screen and you're good to go.
All right, guys. So that concludes it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great and restful holiday break, New Year, and that you come back re-energized and ready to go. I know that I do feel a lot better. I feel like I can breathe now. And we'll see you guys next time, January. I'm looking forward to our next TechBuzz newsletter. Have a good one, guys. Oh, and don't forget that if you haven't already done so, I would highly recommend that you do subscribe to my channel. There is a little subscribe word there that you can click on. And then there's also a bell. When you hit the bell, every time I upload any type of content, which for this, for my YouTube channel, it's all tech education, ed tech resources, you'll get a notification saying that I've just uploaded a new resource. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your break. Enjoy it, and we'll see you in January.